Hello there everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joesephyr, and for today's Dragon Quest Builders 2 video, I decided we'd take a quick look at some of the content that other players have already made, whether it be contests and all the other stuff that we've got going on, and see if we can find some inspiration for either my islands or maybe you guys might find some for your own. Now before we get started, I would like to extend a massive thank you to Square Enix for sponsoring this video and giving me the chance to showcase this video to you all. And if you'd like some more information with regards to Dragon Quest Builders 2, now available on all consoles including Xbox for the very first time, you might like to check the links in the description box below. Now if you want to know more about Dragon Quest Builders 2 as a game, then definitely check out the video review that I've already posted. But today I wanted to focus on player-made creations, things that we can have a little explore around, and the kinds of things that we've seen other people make. Now I'm not going to lie to you, the first one that jumps out at me on today's top islands, which is one of the tabs here on the notice board where you can go and check out other people's creations, is this one. Now I kind of want to see all the funky things that have been made here and see what we can go with and have a look and see what there is. So let's go take a look. So now we've loaded into Pokawo's island, and there's lots of things to immediately look at. It looks like a pretty flat plain with just kind of constructions and loads of, there's loads of agriculture around here as well, like lots of fruits and wheat and things like that. But there's loads of drawers over here, and what I find most interesting, there's loads of dyes in here as well, which you can obviously take back with you and use to your leisure as well. So that's something that's noteworthy as well, in case you were wondering about that. But I kind of want to go and have a look at some of these machines that have been built here. I mean, the amount of time that some of them must have taken is absolutely staggering. It's like Transformers gone wild. Like, and I must admit, like, people have way more creative bones in their bodies than I do, and this coming from an artist and someone who has like been an artist for a very long time. I think I might know what that is. Oh, it's a fall guy. There we go. We've got a fall guy in the house. And then there's a rocket-mounted T-Rex, a little raptor drone. There's so many, and then each one bigger than the last as well. Like, honestly, I think that some of these are amazing. Oh, is this that's is that like a sundae? Like something that's been built up on a sundae? Like, I can't climb up on top of these, nor would I particularly want to. Whenever I get to sort of like islands like this with creative games, I always find that I don't really want to kind of trample on people's creations. Like, I know it's not going to damage them or anything, and griefing isn't really an issue when it comes to this game because you visit your own instance of the island creation, so you don't have to worry too much about that. But I just love like the materials that have been used here, and even some of these smaller ones, like this ship over here, like a little shark bot. It looks really cool. And there's like, I think that's, is that like a black mage, like a Final Fantasy black mage? And that stingray that's just like all the way up there with what appears to be glass sort of trailing behind. And there's a lot of these look like kind of Dr. Robotnik's machines. Do you know, like, if you know what I mean by that? And then one thing I thought was quite cool as well is you can actually explore in first person. So, you know, if you wanted to play it like older games that you might have played with a similar kind of aesthetic to this one, then you can do that. And it actually worked very well on both mouse and keyboard and on controller. I will always play with a controller because it's just what comes naturally to me. But because with the first person and the ability to play through, you know, mouse and keyboard or controller, you could just play this however you really want to. But there's just so many options. Oh, hold on a minute. There's a door over here that seems to lead to a lot more. So let's go and see if we can find out what's going on with that. There's a sign here as well. What's that? Oh no, it's not a passworded. Oh, hello. What we got here? Can I jump down there? I don't feel I should. But there's like, you know, again, it's just so many different creations. I want to know what's on the other side. It looks like some sort of... Oh, here we are. Here we are. Does this take me back to where I started? Yes, so this is back where... Oh, yeah, this is back where I started, but even here, there's all these buildings that have come up, and it's just like... It's almost like a showcase of the kinds of things that you can make in this game, which I think is actually a really good way to kind of kick this kind of video off, because I wanted to make this video as a way of inspiring people to make their own creations, and this video... This island definitely got some inventions in droves. We've got a sparkling kitchen over here. There's some lovely stuff going on. Well, Picaro, thank you very much for letting us have a look at this. If you spot any of the islands that you like, then rewind back to when I previewed the video, like previewed the island in the video, and you can have a look at their ID, and you can search for islands through ID, something I'll be doing in a little while myself, and you can take a look at the islands yourself. So thank you very much for that, and we'll have a look at another one. So one of the other things you'll notice here is that there are competitions that go on sort of on the regular that give like a different type of island that they want you to build. So at the moment the competition is for city scenery, and as you can see there's been awards already given out to some of these, so I think it's worth having a look at some of the, maybe we'll have a look at the one that's winning currently, the Builder's Choice Award. So let's have a look over at Sousa's Island and see what we can find over there. So now we've kind of landed on Sousa's Island, and it seems like this one is definitely a lot more island construction. In fact, it's giving me very summer vibes, summer home. Very into that. I love a bit of interior design with these things. So I'm kind of wanting to explore some of these buildings that are around. Let's have a look in on first person and see what there is. Like, like a library, dining room. It's very mansion type deal. Is that a grand piano over in the corner? Oh, that's cool. And this looks like, oh, this is very similar to the shops from Dragon Quest using a statue, but obviously it's like a bar, which I think is quite cool. And then we've got like a grandstand here with a grand piano and a cello, and oh, very nice. I love all that. I love exploring other people's ideas. I think that, like I said earlier, there's so many creative people in the world. I think that their creations should be celebrated, and that's why I wanted to kind of make a video turning particular attention to the creations that can be made in the game, as opposed to just other aspects of the game itself. So this leads. Oh, this is like an outdoor area. Let's go and have a look around elsewhere. Oh, so we've got like a. Oh, is this like a little desert palace? Oh my god, is that like a full-blown pyramid? Can I just go in this way? Oh, you can make like full-blown portcullis. I actually didn't know that. Oh, it's like a shrine with a fountain. You can see, like, the residents are still wandering around, and I think we've got another bar over here. And people serving drinks, sitting at the bar. I love the lighting in here as well. Like, all the lighting's very good. And there's monsters wandering around here as if they're like, and they're friendly monsters, which is really nice. They're not going to attack me. I can talk to them, even if they're zombies. Like, why not? Skeletons, but... So are these, like, various different types of bars? So there's Babs. There's like a dark ward, so like pubs and stuff all along the way. This is... I can see why this is the top winner for the competition right now. There's just so much to look at. So these forges for ingots, etc. And this is all based on the initial island that you start in as well. So you can come to, like, once you've accumulated a bunch of resources, a bunch of recipes, some blueprints, and all of that kind of stuff. I kind of want to try and climb on. Oh, I don't think it's going to let me. No. But yeah, you can see what I mean about, like, draw distance and stuff. Like, you can see pretty far away. Like, I mean, I know it's not anything like your Fallouts, your Breath of the Wilds, or anything like that, but I think it's enough to kind of warrant it being noteworthy with a game that's styled this way. And like I said earlier, if you wanted to have a bit more sort of look at what kinds of things I've said about the game itself, then feel free to check out the video review that I've posted as well. Now, before we move on from this island, I do want to quickly go and have a look at this house over here. And I love the glider in this game. It feels really good to use. Oh, can we get right in the window? No, not quite. Sad. But we can go in this way. It's another portcullis. More forgeries. This one's more like a traditional castle by the looks of things. Going, no, that's just sort of decorative. This is like a throne room. Ah, very cool. Well, yeah, no, I like this. I think I can see why it's got that kind of vibe. I think this is going to be some sort of like Halloween-style castle, as you can tell, with like the jack-o'-lanterns and the bats and stuff like that. And then this is a character actually you meet quite early on. In the game as well, so obviously the citizens that you come across within the game do participate in your creations as well. So yeah, no, this is a really great island as well. So like I said, if you want to visit this one yourself, all you have to do is rewind, go back to the video earlier when I looked at the photograph from it, and then you can check out this island for yourself. So thank you very much, Sousa, for letting us have a look. Now, as you can see here as well, you can go to all-time top snaps. So this is obviously a photo that's come from this. But if you scroll even further, you can actually look at all of the previous competitions that have been in the past as well. And you can kind of visit all the islands that have won or done well within all the different categories. So I want to have a look at Memories of Dragon Quest here, because there's one here. Now, I am a big fan of slimes when it comes to Dragon Quest. I think they're adorable. I love the, like, I have a plushie of a slime. I love anything slime related. So I want to go and check out this island by Link here. And as I've said earlier, if you want to check out this island yourself, the uploader ID is just at the bottom there, and then you can visit this one yourself as well. So we're now in Link's island, and I don't see a giant slime to be seen anywhere, unfortunately. I can't find one anywhere. So I think we're going to have to go and have a little look around here. But one thing that's quite cool as well that I thought was nice is if you look at the map, it's actually styled on old school Dragon Quest, which I think is really cool. So, like, let's go back here. I mean, even if we haven't seen a slime here, because it's a good chance that they may have changed their island sort of since that, because it was quite a long time ago and the competition was for the snapshot rather than anything. But even then, like, there's just so much detail that's gone into here. So we've got a full-blown castle here, battlements, cannons, all the, like, the works, like the whole shebang here. We've got forestry, so it seems like it's gone for a very kind of natural vibe, but with a bit of a city setting. Oh, hold on, what have we got up here? Is that a giant tree? That's very cool. I want to go and explore that. So let's go through all these trees over here, and I kind of want to know, how do I get up there? Can I swim through here? No, okay, I get stuck on the ceiling there. They've obviously thought of that. Oh no, wait, no, they've thought of that bit of, like, in advance. How do I get up there then? Let's have a look and see what we can find. Oh, maybe one of these vines. Maybe one of these vines will get me up there. Oh no, not quite. Wait. So you can kind of skirt around by, like, skating across. Oh, there we go. We got there. We got there. Like, when you get the glider, it, like, opens up your movement so much. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Let's go up, climb up this giant tree. There's something quite similar to this in the story, actually. Like, quite early on. And I just, like, I'm enjoying sort of, like, I want to get a really good view. And I think that there's going to be a really good view at the top of this tree. So, let's go and have a little look up here. Yeah, it's almost like a double jump. The glide is almost like a double jump. Oh, and there's like a little shrine up here. Oh, that's really cute. You can sit at the little shrine in the tree. Oh, I love that. Although I can't see out the top of the tree, and I don't really want to damage anything. So, let's go back down here. I don't want to damage anything. Like, even though I know griefing is not a thing, like, I still feel wrong doing it. So I think that it'd be cool just to, like, try and just glide our way through from out up here. So let's get a really good view. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get some view up in here. Fountains, castles. Still can't find my slime though. Where's my slime at? Windmills. Christ, this is huge. Oh, hold on. I know that symbol from anywhere. I definitely know that one. Look at the architecture this person's gone to. All of these old Dragon Quest characters. There's some slimes. There's some slimes. I'm happy now. I found my slimes. So I might not have found my giant one, but I found plenty of these. And one other thing that's quite nice as well, before we carry on with one last one, is it's actually very easy to come back out of these islands after you've finished looking. You literally just use the map, fast walk back and say return to your own island, and you can add it to your favourites if you want to as well. And you know what? I'm going to. I think this island was really nice. So thank you very much for that, Link, and I really enjoyed that island in general. There's a lot of detail that's gone into that. Now, the last thing I wanted to showcase is the fact that you can actually search for various different user IDs, as I said earlier, and you might want to do that for your own as well. But this particular island I really wanted to explore because I've heard a lot about it already, and I thought I'd give it a quick look. So let's take a look at this Dark World representation, because it's actually a recreation from one of my favourite games ever made, and I thought it'd be really cool to explore as the last one to kind of leave things on. Okay, so we're here at Ben-X-C's island, and this is one that I particularly want to look at. Before we actually go exploring anything, I actually want to have a look at the map and see if I can tell where I think things are going to be based on my memory of where I think things should be. And I can already get a pretty good guess. Yeah, I recognise that desert, I recognise that bit of the forest, I recognise that village, and I really just want to go and explore now. Because one of my favourite games of all time is A Link to the Past, and having this recreation of that game within the confines of another, especially with a style like this, I think is genius. And I saw this posted on the internet a while back and I thought, oh, I've got to explore it. I've got to explore it. So this would be the castle and... Oh, wow. Look how detailed they've got this. This is amazing. Throne room. Yep. I wonder if this has got like the basements and everything. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's all built underground. All the buildings are built underground. That's really clever. And it looks like there's a lot of buildings to explore as well. Like, even if we just go down here, it's all just, there's so much of it. And even like the soldiers are dressed correctly. That's amazing. And then this would be one of the dungeons, I think. Oh, hold on. Where's a mine? You can't have a building game without a minecart, right? So let's go and have a little explore down here. Does this go down even further? Oh, I kind of want to know now. So that takes you all the way around. And then that's a treasure chest and an armor set. And then if we go in here, I recognise every single inch of all of this. This is so clever. So clever. In fact, I don't want to explore just one area. I'm going to go back to the teleportal and I'm going to go and look for another area because this is just so clever. So if I go down this way, so if we come through the forest here, now I'm fairly sure. Yeah, I know this area as well. This is where you get the flute. This is like, honestly, the amount of detail that's gone into this is insane. How long this must have taken. I really hope that people watch this, not for any other reason, that people with this such creativity should be applauded for how much work they put into this. It's just absolutely unreal. The headstones and all of that. This is, this should in theory be a dungeon. Well, even the statues are in the right places. So let's go and have a quick look in here. Does that go anywhere? Oh, it does. Oh, it does. Let's have a look in here. Oh, okay, I think we may have found an unfinished bit. Let's not go down there. Whoops, sorry. I think we may have found an unfinished bit. So I think with that, I think we'll leave there then, and I think we'll go and just, I mean, just look. Look at this overworld. It's just unreal. Every inch is just so, like, you can tell every single inch of this island has been done with a particular goal in mind. And I think it's just incredible. So thank you very much, BenXC, for your recreation here. I think it's absolutely wonderful. So that's going to be all from today's video on Dragon Quest Builders 2. We've explored a few islands, we've had a look. All it takes is a quick click on the notice boards here and you can see all these different things that people have done. You can explore loads and loads of different islands, like what top picks are, previous competitions, what the current competitions are. There's so much to look at, and all you have to do is go searching for people's islands that you might want to have a look at. So definitely check this feature out if you're playing Dragon Quest Builders 2. There's loads and loads of stuff to go on. So don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell for notifications on any future videos I might be making. I hope you've enjoyed taking this journey through some islands with me, and if you do plan on playing Dragon Quest Builders 2, do check out my video review, as well as obviously liking this video as well. And once again, a massive thank you goes out to Square Enix for sponsoring my videos on Dragon Quest Builders 2 and providing me with a copy of the game so that I can showcase it to you guys. It's now available on PS4, PS5, Nintendo Switch, Xbox, including Xbox Game Pass, and PC. So honestly, there's no excuse for you not to at least give this game a go. It's so widely available. And if you'd like to know more information about Dragon Quest Builders 2, then be sure to click the links in the description box below. And with that, I shall leave you. Thank you very much for watching, and take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye!